What is going on, guys? It is Human Games here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. If you guys can tell by the title what this video is, this is kind of like my top 5 for the month, except for we are extending it now to my top 10 flavors. So we've done 3 top 5 videos, and I've always done an honorable mention, so I've really done top 6 videos. But today we're going to be taking a look at my top 10 GFuel flavors plus 2 honorable mentions, and there's one spot on the list that's actually a tie. I did the same thing that I did in the previous top 5 video, so you guys probably already know what that is, but I'm super excited to bring you guys this. You guys have been asking for an updated top 5 for a while, so I thought, well, let's just bring you guys a top 10 video. So here we go, guys. These are my top 10 favorite GFuel flavors. If you guys like some other flavors that are not in this list, taste is a very subjective thing, so that is why it's not personally my favorite, but it might be personally your favorite, and that's okay. But let's go ahead and kick things off with our 2 honorable mentions. So our first honorable mention, and this is actually going to be a surprise to some people because a couple top 5s ago I actually said that I really don't like it and it's not that good of a flavor. I'm bringing it back to a list today. This is going to be Golden Apple Pear. So Golden Apple Pear I did not really like after the first couple times of having it, but what I did find out is certain GFuel flavors taste better certain times a day. Golden Apple Pear tastes amazing in the morning. Like, it is my go-to morning GFuel flavor. So like if I've got like a morning class, like 2 days a week I have class that starts at 11, so I wake up pretty early, like around 8 o'clock or whatever, and I actually grab this GFuel flavor to drink because it is such a good morning flavor. If you guys are into more of those real fruit flavors, that's this flavor right here. If you guys have not tried this yet, highly recommend you guys do. They do have packets up on GFuel's website of this bad boy, and yeah, it's just a really good overall flavor. Real fruit flavor right here. You guys always know how I talk about GFuel having the real versus fake fruit, stuff like that, but this has got that real fruit flavor and it is very good, and I highly recommend if you guys get packets of it in the 3-pack, try it in the morning and you guys will see what I'm talking about. Alright, so next up on the list, I put this here just because it's one of the newer GFuel flavors, so obviously in your head you can probably think, okay, it's either Battle Juice or Pink Grapefruit, so which one is it? This one's going to be Battle Juice. So I actually really do like Battle Juice, but honestly I haven't had it too much to actually incorporate it with some of these other flavors that I'm going to show off today. So that's why it's ranked here. It is a very good flavor, don't get me wrong. If you guys are into pineapple things, pretty much, it's pretty good. What I get from it, the perfect taste that I get from it, and everybody that I've had try this and then I say afterwards what I think it tastes like a pineapple Lifesaver, so the white Lifesavers pretty much. But yeah, that's exactly what it tastes like. It's really good, and if you guys are into pineapple flavors, definitely go ahead and pick this up, and I probably would say that it's going to make it up higher in the top 5 as the months continue on. Alright, so now officially cracking the top 10, coming in at the number 10 spot, we have Phaseberry. So the reason why I ranked Phaseberry right here, it is a very good flavor, but I personally think that it's one of my not as much go-to as some of these other flavors that I'm going to show off in this video. Actually, in fact, I know it's not because of the way that I stack my GFuel in the cabinet and stuff like that, but Phaseberry is really good. I've had it for a while. As you guys can see, I'm almost done with this tub as well. I'm not 100% sure if I'll buy another tub right away. But Phaseberry is really good. I would probably say that this is one of the better starter flavors. If you guys are just now getting started into GFuel, pick this one up just because it's a safe bet. It is a fruit flavor. It's very good. And I personally like it. It just had to rank right here because my taste is always changing. This used to be a lot higher on my list, but because of recent flavors that have come out and whatnot, and flavors that I've tried, I'd had to rank it right here. Alright, so moving to the number 9 spot. This one might surprise you guys of how far this spot has fallen since my previous top 5 video, and it kind of surprised me too when I was sitting there actually trying these again and like, wow, okay, I actually like some other flavors over this one now, and this is gonna be Black on Blackberry. So obviously I ranked this at the number 3 spot in my last top 5, and now it's at number 9. So why did this fall so much? It's not because it's not a good flavor. It's actually a really good flavor. It's just because since the last time I did my top 5, I actually haven't come back to it that much. I come back to the flavors that I'm gonna mention ahead of this more than this one, and I actually found out that, okay, my personal taste buds at the moment, I like those flavors better than this flavor. So, but I could not include it on the list. It's a very good flavor. I like it. It's got that blackberry flavor to it. It almost is kind of more candy-ish blackberry to me, but some people get more like the real like fruit blackberry vibes. I personally have never had a real fruit blackberry, so I can't tell you if I get that. But if you guys do, if you guys have not tried this yet, I still would recommend you guys pick this up. I'm not 100% sure if packets are out yet of it since I'm filming videos ahead of time now, but hopefully they are. And I commend GFuel for going back to the black tubs on this one. All right, so moving up to the number 8 spot, we have Tropical Rain. So now I'm ranking Tropical Rain ahead of all these other flavors. I personally really like Tropical Rain. I think it's a good flavor. I think that it is one of the, some people say that it was an overhyped GFuel flavor. Me personally, I think that it probably was when it first came out, but I think that it's one of those underrated GFuel flavors now just because a lot of people have said, oh, I've had it so much, I don't like it anymore and stuff like that. Me personally, I've almost gone through this whole tub of Tropical Rain and I still personally really like it. I find myself coming back to it quite often. It's just one of those GFuel flavors that taste different than most of these other GFuel flavors. Like, instead of being like a whole bunch of fruits and stuff like that, it is a whole bunch of fruits, but it's tropical fruits. And it's really one of the only tropical GFuel flavors that we have outside of Battle Juice. You could kind of count kiwi strawberry as well, but not as tropical as this, and that's why I had to rank it here. It's so different. It's a good flavor, and I personally really like it, and I suggest you guys give it a shot. Moving into the number 7 spot, this might surprise you guys that this is ranking a little bit low, but I do have an explanation for it. This is gonna be the newest GFuel flavor at the time of filming this, Pink Grapefruit. So, Pink Grapefruit's ranking right here because don't get me wrong, I really like this flavor. I think it is very good. But once again, it's one of those flavors that just recently came out and I know that it needs to be in the top 10, and I was trying to find a genuinely good spot for it, and I could have just did another honorable mention just not knowing where to place it. But I personally do like this. I think it is better than Tropical Rain. I think it's better than some of the flavors that I've already mentioned so far. Whether it's better than flavors that I still have yet to come on the list, I don't know. This might actually be the final resting place for Pink Grapefruit. But Pink Grapefruit is a very, very, very good flavor. I have never had grapefruits, so I personally can't tell you if it tastes like grapefruit or not. And yeah, sadly, this flavor is a limited time flavor, so I think it's one of those things where when they run out of stock of it, they're not gonna restock it. So if you guys have not gotten yourself a tub of pink grapefruit yet, I highly recommend you guys go ahead and do so because it is a very good flavor, and if you guys miss out on it, well, I would feel very bad for you. All right, moving to the number 6 spot. This is normally where we get our honorable mention, and this one is gonna stay the same with Cherry Limeade. Now I know that this is a couple people's favorite flavor out there. I really like Cherry Limeade. It's grown on me so much again. This was the second GFuel tub I ever bought. I don't know how many flavors in I tried of this, but this was in my starter pack. Absolutely love this flavor. It's so good. The best way to describe it is if you guys have ever had a Bomb Pop, it tastes exactly like the cherry and the lime part of the Bomb Pop. Super good flavor. Absolutely love this flavor. And I think that you guys will if you like it too. You guys already know that I like this a lot better than Sour Cherry because yes, it does have a little bit more of a candy taste, but it also has got that fruit taste that I really like out of GFuel flavors. And yeah, it's just an overall good flavor. Go ahead and get yourself some packets of this and try it, and you guys will know what I'm talking about. All right, so now this is where things get a little bit more interesting. We are to the top 5 now, guys. So coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the GFuel flavor that has been featured in all my top 5 since I've tried it. We have watermelon. So watermelon is a really good GFuel flavor. It's not watermelon like watermelon fruit, stuff like that. It's more like a watermelon candy. If you guys have ever had watermelon candy, that's exactly what this tastes like. It is very, very, very good. I like it, and I know a ton of people out there that have tried it have liked it too. I've talked to Primitive, I've talked to Sid. Pretty much everybody that's tried this has actually said that they like watermelon. Some people more than others. Like me personally, I think it is a top 5 GFuel flavor at the moment for me. This is sadly my last packet of it though. So I really need to work on either getting some more packets or a tub of this, but nonetheless, what are you guys doing? Go on GFuel's website right now and pick up some packets of this. All right, coming into the number 4 spot, this one's gonna be a little bit more surprising because it's a GFuel flavor that I just recently tried during me trying all the GFuel flavors except for green apple. Please, GFuel, restock on the green apple because it's the last flavor that I have to try from you guys before new flavors come out. This one, though, is gonna be peach iced tea. So me, Primitive, and Sid Donut talk about this flavor all the time. It is a very, very, very good flavor. We all really like it, and I know you guys would too if you tried it. The number one thing that kind of bothers me about this flavor, though, is that it's not a, like, outrageously crazy G Fuel flavor, if you guys know what I mean by that. It's a flavor that you can go get in other things like Snapple tea, Peace tea, Lipton iced tea, and stuff like that. So it's not one of those flavors that I feel like I have to have like an energy kick to it from G Fuel, but it is very good. I just had this like earlier this week, and I do really like it. I think I'll eventually get a tub of it, but I'm gonna get some other tubs before I just jump to this. Like, I'll probably get watermelon before I get this one, but eventually you guys will see me get a tub of this peach iced tea. I personally really like it. If you guys like anything peach iced tea, it tastes exactly like all those other peach iced teas out there, so I highly recommend you guys try this flavor. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have some good old fruit punch. Now, this is a flavor that I told you guys would make it up higher in the list. I absolutely love G Fuel Fruit Punch. It tastes exactly like the fruit punch that I used to have when I was a kid. It's just so good. Like, it tastes exactly what you would want fruit punch to taste like. Personally, I think that this is better than Fazeberry. People have always tried to compare fruit punch to Fazeberry. I actually think that they're on their own level. They are both assortments of fruit, but this really does hit fruit punch. So if you guys could think of right now in your head what fruit punch tastes like, that is this right here. So if you guys love fruit punch anything, highly recommend you guys pick this up. Personally, don't do what I did. I picked up a whole tub of it without knowing if I would like it or not, but it's very good, and I would definitely finish this entire tub. And honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, this is a flavor that could make it into the top 2 spot instead of the top 3 spot. Alrighty guys, so moving into the number 2 spot, this is where I have the tie at, just the same as last time. So the tie is once again between Sour Blue Chug Rug and Blue Ice. Once again, I think that these two flavors are very similar, so it's very hard for me to pick between which one I like more. I personally think that they're both equally as good as each other. One's more sour, one's more dull, one's more candy, one's more sour candy. No matter what, one of these flavors you guys will like. I highly recommend you guys try to pick up packets of this, and if you guys do like this, go ahead and move on to this. I do know some people that like this over this, and they don't like this. I mean, it's just backwards either way. I think that both of these are really good flavors, and I think that you guys would like these if you guys tried them as well. I personally, as of late, I've leaned more over to Sour Blue Chug Rug than Blue Ice, but I'm obviously going to be more sentimental towards Blue Ice because it was my very first G Fuel flavor I ever bought and also ever tried. So both of these are really good flavors. I think that you guys would like both of them. I know Primitive, you don't like this one, but I like it. And I know a lot of people do like this Sour Blue Chug Rug over here. So definitely pick up some packets of either this and this, or just one of them, and give both of these a shot in the future. And coming in at the number 1 spot for this top 10 video, we have, you guys can probably guess what it is, cotton candy. My favorite G Fuel flavor. Oh my gosh, I love this flavor. You guys already know how I feel about cotton candy. I personally have not had cotton candy since the 12-hour live stream because I'm trying to finish up some of these other tubs that you guys see behind me before I really get back into this. But cotton candy is such a good flavor. If you guys are into cotton candy flavored things, not per se cotton candy alone, if you guys are into those, you guys would definitely be into this. I highly recommend, no matter what, give this flavor a shot. It is very good. I've seen your guys' videos out there that have gotten cotton candy just because of me, and I hope you guys have liked it and stuff like that, because this is my favorite flavor. It's featured in every single top 5 video, top 10 video since it came out. So cotton candy is a good flavor. Best way that I can describe it is it tastes like a Dum Dum cotton candy sucker. So if you guys don't want to risk getting a tub right away, go ahead and try the cotton candy Dum Dum sucker first. If you guys like it, get a tub of this. But nonetheless, cotton candy is my number 1 spot, and it's gonna be hard, like I said in the last video with this, it's gonna be hard to see if anything can knock this one off. Alright you guys, so that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I'll be doing some more top 10s mixed in with top 5s here in the very near future. I also have a video coming out next month of ranking every single G Fuel flavor from my least favorite to my favorite. So if you guys are excited about that, smash that like button down below. Remember to subscribe to see new videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Also, just a reminder that I will be streaming tonight. We will be streaming Fortnite as we do every Friday, so hopefully you guys come out to the stream and we'll have a good time with that. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace.